Hey guys, it's Raktha here again, and I've decided to make another video, this time covering 10 tips to make your Ark life easier in the beginning. So number 1, upon hitting level 5 you will unlock the Engram Simple Bed. Now you get this by first learning the Hide sleeping bag, and then learning the Simple Bed. It's relatively cheap to make, only requiring 15 wood, 80 thatch, 30 fibre and 40 hide. Once a bed has been crafted, it can be easily placed by pressing the corresponding hotkey buttons, and then right trigger once, or A, will then allow you to rotate the object as necessary, and pressing the button again will place it. Now a bed is useful for when you're running away with something that is completely fair and balanced, and it, you got no hope of running away. It's going to kill you in like 1 or 2 hits. So when you die to this magnificent beast, it always helps to have a bed made so you can quickly respawn at your near base. One thing of note about the bed is it has a cooldown timer of 5 minutes for every death. Just be wary of that when adventuring outside of your little home. Number 2, we're going to cover storage boxes, which are also unlocked at level 5. I'll learn that up. Being relatively cheap to craft, only requiring 25 wood, 20 thatch and 10 fibre, these little boxes will become very useful in your first few hours. Storage boxes are placed similar to the bed, as one press of the button allows you to rotate the object afterwards, second press confirming placement. And when your encumbrance starts getting high, storage boxes allow you to simply press the X button to access inventory, put your excess materials in, freeing up weight and allowing you to sprint around the world again. For tip 3, we're going to cover narcotics, which require the mortar and pestle, and then the narcotic. With raw meat, you'll notice it has a spoil time. When spoiled, it becomes spoiled meat. Combined with narcotics and the mortar and pestle can make narcotic. When accessing the mortar and pestle's inventory, you'll notice it has a small crafting area like your inventory, which allows you to go to the Engram narcotic, which requires 5 narco berries and 1 spoiled meat. And you can just make narcotics in the mortar and pestle. Tip 4 is going to cover the berries and what their primary uses are. Yellow, blue and red are used for mainly eating. Purple is for taming. White is for regaining stamina, and black is for making narcotics, or also for useful for keeping things knocked out while taming. For tip 5, we're going to cover stats and the ones you shouldn't level at a low level, such as oxygen, food, water and crafting speed, as these are fairly unnecessary at lower levels and waste valuable points that could be spent on otherwise useful stats. For tip 6, at a low level you're going to want to level weight, as it allows you to carry more items for faster crafting and less trips back and forth from your home base. For tip 7, you want to level stamina only 1 or 2 points, as this helps immensely when outrunning dinos, such as the Raptor, Carno or even a Rex. Just a few points can be a lifesaver. For tip 8, leveling movement speed is also a good alternative to leveling stamina, as it increases the speed in which you run, which allow you to outrun the much faster dinos such as the Carno and Raptor. For tip 9, this one regards wooden rafts. If you're finding it difficult to find a safe place in which to build a home base, or looking for something a little more portable, then rafts are your answer. Learned at level 15. They are relatively cheap to make, only requiring 250 wood, 125 fibre and 70 hide. While it might seem expensive, it is quite cheap for what it is. It allows you to build foundations on it. Wooden raft is placed by looking at a nearby water source and pressing the corresponding button. Rafts act just like the normal ground, allowing you to place a foundation on it, as shown here as it's green. You can extend onwards with it, or you can build a house on this one spot. Choice is yours. And tip 10 is going to cover useful things that are unlocked at level 20, such as the preserving bin, which when powered with spark powder allows items to have increased spoil time. Notice the Amar berry has a spoil time of 346. We put it in, it goes up to 37 minutes. Very useful. Next is the refining forge, which allows us to refine all of that raw metal we've been collecting into metal ingots. Can be powered with a spark powder, wood or thatch. Also the stone tier, very useful in protecting your things against wild dinos. A few can still break it, but not many. Next are the trank arrows, very useful at knocking out early tames. or not so much. And last being the trike saddle, which goes on the trike, just in the saddle slot right here. When riding the trike, allows you to carry much more berries than you would as on foot. Very useful for creating narcotics early on. This has been my 10 tips, hopefully to make your experience in ARK just a little bit better. Have fun. If you've found this useful, feel free to leave a like. Comment anything you think I can improve on or any ideas you have for future videos. And I'll see you guys next time.